So here today, me and Davy, we're making dhal puri. Dhal puri will serve with geera,
or sweet rice.
And if you ever have dhal puri and sweet rice or geera, please leave a comment below and let me know.
And the reason we're cooking this is because today is Holi, or as we call it in Guyana, Pagua. As you've seen, I have some beautiful colors.
Well, I didn't have anything. I didn't play Pagua. Nobody come and play Pagua with me.
All right, so sorry.
Okay.
He wasn't here when Jay and his family came and we had a little bit of Pagua celebration.
Okay, so let's cook our dhal puri and sweet rice. Here we have 1 cup of dal or split peas. We wash it clean. Now we have a pot of water. We let it come to a boil. Now we'll add the split peas into the boiling water. Add some salt. Hot pepper to give it that spicy flavor. 6 cloves of garlic. And half a tablespoon of turmeric powder.
Okay, so now we have all the ingredients in the dal and it's boiling away. I'll let this boil for, I want to boil it for about a half an hour. So just tested it, still hard, so I'm going to work on the dough. So now I have my flour, which is 3 cups of all-purpose flour, just the regular white flour. I'm adding a tablespoon of baking powder now to the flour. And these are the only 2 dry ingredients I'm using. And now for the water. So you're going to add the water a little at a time and just keep mixing it. It's the same way you make your roti or any other dough that you normally make. So you keep mixing it, adding a little bit of water, mixing it. Mix it well. Keep adding your water. Okay, so you need to also check on the dal. Don't forget the dal. Keep adding the. I'm gonna keep working on the dough here. So I've kneaded to the right consistency that I want. And now what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to just put a little bit of oil on top of this dough and let it sit for a half an hour or more. Just a little bit of oil.
And the oil will make the dough soft.
Yeah, it won't make the dough dry out while it waits. It'll keep it nice and soft and moist. Put a nice little kitchen towel over it. You can put a wet paper towel too. So now I'm back checking the dal. And I think when I press down on it, it's opening it up while it's breaking up. So I'm going to strain this. After you drain this, you want this to cool down a little bit before we do anything. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to make my own homemade ground jeera. It's smells delicious, better than the one that you buy that's been in the pack for a while. So all you gotta do is put a pan and just parch the jeera until it's dark brown. Make sure you keep stirring it, you don't want it to burn. And the smell from this jeera is amazing. And I'm going to grind this on my little coffee grinder. If I had a masala brick, I would have do it, but I don't. This little coffee grinder is great for dry spice. You can make your masala.
Wow, look at this. It's grind very fine.
Very fine in like 10 seconds.
And I love the smell of the roasted jeera.
The roasted jeera is amazing. So now I'm going to use the same little coffee grinder to grind my dal, because my dal is nice and dry, it's not wet, so it will come out really good in this machine. Give it a little shake once in a while when it's stuck. Look at that, nice and dry and loose. For me, that's the main the main thing is to get the dal boil to the stage where when you grind it, it's not sticky. And have you noticed I've boiled my garlic and pepper, so the dal will have a nice garlic flavor, seeing that it was boiled into the dal. Going to use a piece of this pepper. I don't want it too spicy.
So here you'll get a spicy dal puri.
Alright. Okay. So we got our dal here. And we're ready to assemble the dal puri. Okay, but first of all, I do another step. I normally just pass these dal through a strainer or just like sieve it out, so if there's any whole grains, you don't want that in your dal puri, because that's what's gonna break the dal puri. And then, as we say, your dal puri bust and it don't swell up.
And then you mess up your plate.
So this is an extra step that I do, but I mean, it's just that I trust the grind. I don't trust the grinder. So now everything is nicely grind and smooth, and I'm adding my salt, the ground jeera, and I love jeera, so I have a little extra. So you put according to your preference, your taste.
How much you put? Like 1 tablespoon?
I put like a 1.5 tablespoon. And that's my dough. It's been sitting there all this time I've been preparing the dal. So it's like more than
an hour?
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Oh, 45 minutes. And now look at it. It's so soft. And with these 3 cups of flour, I'm going to make 8 dal puri. So I'm going to break them into 8 balls. You can just take a knife, cut them, but this is how I enjoy doing. So there you go. I have my 8 dough ball ready for filling. Let's put a little bit of flour. What I'm doing, I'm making a cup. Okay. And you can just put a little bit of just the back of the spoon. I'm putting a little bit of oil, and I'm going to fill 1, and I press it down. 2, pack it a little bit, so it's like I almost put like 3 tablespoons of dal. And then you just grab the sides. Pinch, pinch. Now, you just flour. Okay, so let's do it again. Show you one more time. Just try and make it like a cup so it can take the dal puri filling. I'm packing in 1 spoon, 2 spoons. You can put as much you want or as less as you like. I'm aiming for 3 spoons. Okay. And now you grab the edge and you fold them in, you fold them in. Probably if you used to make dumplings, you will know how to do this. Or if you make potato roti, aloo roti, same way.
I know I have a Trinidadian friend, he makes chana dal puri.
It's chana roti or chana puri.
Chana puri.
Chana puri. Yeah, that would be tasty as well. We'll try chana puri another time. We'll do another one. It looks like fun though. You guys should give this a try. It's easy. The hardest part of this is the dal. Preparing the dal as the filling. Otherwise, it's pretty simple. And while I'm doing this, I want to give a birthday shout out to my niece, Yovi. On her 18th birthday. She just celebrated her 18th birthday. I want to say a big shout out, happy birthday.
And I would like to give a big shout out to Cecil in Florida. Also, he is going to celebrate his birthday. Happy birthday to you, Cecil. I hope you enjoy it.
And because of the pandemic, we cannot join any family member in celebrating their birthday. So again, happy birthday to all of you celebrating or your family members celebrating their birthday during these times.
Now we have our dal puri cooking.
And here we go, the first one cooking. And they always say the first one doesn't always cook well. I had a little bit of oil in the pan and then I put it on. The pan was a little bit too hot. We'll regulate the fire. But now the key ingredients here is the oil. The oil is what's gonna make it soft. So you don't keep it too long on the fire. You just keep turning it over and applying the oil. And I'm just using a spoon to do the oil. And actually I have some help doing these dal puri. I have Emily here helping me to cook these dal puri.
Yeah, look at this. Wow, you can see the dal puri is rising. Dal puri will serve with geera or sweet rice because of Holi.
Let's do another one. Give it an oil. Give it some oil. You can use a brush. You can use a paper towel. Anything to just dab the oil on top of the roti. Dal puri. Dal puri roti. Turn it over and start oiling this side of the dal puri. And Emily is doing a good job. Alright, look at that. Look at the swell on the dal puri.
Going up like a mountain. I love dal puri. Dal puri you serve with kheer or sweet rice.
That looks delicious. And look at that dal puri. Look at the filling in that dal puri.
So today we cook dal puri and kheer or sweet rice. Let me have a sample of this dal puri here. Look at this. And this is Outside World Entertainment, a Shaker and Davy cooking channel. Give the thumbs up, share this video, and if you did not subscribe as yet, please do so, and we will see you on our next show. Thank you very much, and you all have a nice day.